Hello and welcome to the DayZ 1.09 experimental patch. I'm AmishZed and thank you for watching this video. The 1.09 experimental patch notes are pretty short, but the patch has quite a few cool additions to it, including changes to base building, new textures, and 2 new guns. Let's take a closer look at the changes that the new patch brings to the game. One of the first things you'll notice when you join a 1.09 experimental server is the Retextured Map. The devs have gone through and changed both the interiors and exteriors of many buildings around Chernarus. This is something they've been slowly doing every single patch, and in my opinion, it really has been a breath of fresh air. Instead of seeing the same buildings with the same empty interiors, we now have many variations on the different buildings, with interiors that feel much more realistic and lived in. It may seem minor to some, but to me, this will really help with how immersed I get into the world. Changes have also been made to item spawns and persistence. For one, door states are now persistent even after a server restart, so you can no longer use them to tell if a player has been in the area since the server restarted. They've also changed how rare items spawn. They are now excluded from the server count if they are stored within a base. So for example, in the past, a rare gun like a FAL had a maximum spawn limit of, let's say, 10. That meant that if 9 FALs were stored in various bases across the map, there would only be 1 FAL available for other players looting. This is no longer the case, and it's going to be a game changer for console when it comes to finding high-tier military weapons, which used to be very difficult on servers that had large bases with lots of items stored in them. Next up, we have flag pulls and 27 different flag variations spawning in the map. Flags are going to change the way that base building works by creating a central object which will refresh the lifetime values of objects within a 60-meter radius. That 60 meters might change later. As the flag lowers, your base's lifetime is slowly ticking away. So instead of having to interact with every part of your base and every single wall to keep it persistent, you'll only need to interact with the flag in order to refresh its lifetime. A new NBC gas mask has been added to the game. However, they still don't really do anything and they're only cosmetic. Last but not least, we have 2 new guns added to the game. The Desert Eagle and the Magnum revolver, each of which have their own weapon animations. Both guns take 357 ammunition. The Desert Eagle comes in a classic and a gold variant and takes a 9-round magazine. The animations look great. I'm personally looking forward to trying this gun out in a firefight. The Desert Eagle can take the existing mini sight that goes on other pistols, and the brand new pistol scope that used to only go on the Longhorn. As I mentioned before, the Magnum revolver has been reintroduced to DayZ. This gun has been long anticipated because of its unique reload mechanics and the ability to play Russian roulette. It is also a really powerful pistol that does a good job of balancing out starting loot and endgame loot. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to spawn it in offline mode. I think it's just a glitch with offline mode. I don't think it has to do with experimental. But I don't have any footage of it at the moment. I'm hoping to gather some soon. Anyways, that is it for this 1.09 experimental showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please subscribe and check me out over on Twitch. Later, everybody.